Well, some great inspiration and motivation for a Monday morning. And speaking about a story of motivation and inspiration, Binx joined us 5 years ago here on our Feel Good Breakfast show. Since then, she's been living in the United States of America, in New York, making her life's dream a reality. And I wanted to ask you about your persona as Africa's or South Africa's very own African bee. You dressed the part, looking amazing, but where did all of that come from and how did you become known as that?
So when I first moved to New York, I wanted to like brand and market myself because, you know, there's the creme de la creme of everyone over there. So
Yes.
I wanted to have this like signature thing that people would never forget. And I started dressing up like a bumblebee because I'm inspired by the Stones and David Bowie and their logos and everything. And then I started getting noticed around town and people were saying, oh, are you that South African bee? And
man.
so it became my alter ego, the African bee. And I just wanted to keep my roots solid in New York and just show people that I'm not American and that I am South African. So I actually wrote a song called African Heart.
Yeah.
And I sing in English, Afrikaans, and Xhosa.
To the Americans?
Yeah. So, and they love it because they, you know, the clicks and everything. So the song is, it's don't let them steal your spark. Go back, guy, go Africa. And then it's don't let the US steal your star. Ungalikawe, ngeqesha.
Oh, wow. Well, I hope you've learned those lyrics. I mean, that's pretty cool. Taking it out there to the masses of the United States. And how have they received your music and your artistry?
I think I've been very lucky. I think it's very different to have someone from South Africa, you know, in the pop field over there in New York.
Exactly.
So, and like I said, I'm very, very proud of where I'm from. I'm from the Eastern Cape. I'm from East London, but I'm actually from Elliot.
Yeah.
And so I grew up in like the Transkei area, and so I learned the language, and I don't want to forget that, you know, that's who I am, and I think Africa, we're going to make Africa proud, you know?
Beautiful. All right, what's the next song you're performing for us?
I'm singing Like a Wave.
Can't wait to hear it. Here we go.
Thanks. You home, hit the road, and now it's all unknown. Are you dreaming of her? Are you dreaming of me? I drink your ocean, I'm drunk in your sea. You're in my head, in your bed, I'm awake. I play pretend, my heart isn't dead. All of my friends, all of your friends talk like this is the end, but it's never the end. 'Cause I want you, you want me, but baby you made me believe that what we had was magic, our love was magnetic, drifting away now, like a wave we go up, like a wave we crash down, like a wave we go up. To me to dream disastrously, and I got a fever from this mess we call love. It always starts and ends the same way. All of my friends, all of your friends want this to end, but it never ends. Part of my heart, all of my head wants this to end, but it never ends. 'Cause I our love was magnetic, I'm drifting away now, yeah. 'Cause I want you, you want me.
Binx on your Feel Good Breakfast show with Like a Wave. All music that you performed this morning has been from your new album, right? Buzz.
Yes, it has been.
So tell me about the production of that album and how it all came about and the process of writing, recording, producing all of these songs.
Wow, so my first album that I released was called The African Bee, and my second album now that just came out is called Buzz. So it's a follow-up on the whole African Bee play, the play on that, and the songs actually came together quite quickly.
Yeah.
A lot of them, most of them, I'm just trying to think, were all written basically like around this age, and the song Like a Wave that I sang, I wrote that when I was 19 or 20, so that. And it was my first real heartbreak. But the producing was great. Like, I met this producer in LA, in New York, and I just loved the way he meshed with my sound. He just like got everything that was going on in my head, because I love to produce as well as write and play the instruments as well. So I was very involved.
That's wonderful stuff, and I hope that you certainly enjoyed the music as well. Link up with us on our social media platforms and let us know what you thought about that performance by Binx of Like a Wave. And thank you very much for the wonderful music. Good luck on your journey going forward. You can also, of course, join us just after 9 o'clock on our live stream on Facebook to watch another live performance.